100. Look at the sound. It's more. And that's my dad.
So let's go. We're gonna wash the car right now. We're going in the washing bay. So now we are at the washing bay. Everybody's car has been washed nicely. So ours is also on the platform. That's Touareg from Germany, V8. Yes, it's getting washed. My Germany pimped my ride for me. Yes. I'm doing so many for you, so pimp my ride for me. Okay. That's how we wash our car here. So on this main road, you see a highway down here. It's a West African highway that leads to the east. And you look at my finger to the right, go straight eastwards to Nigeria, Cameroon, and then west to Ivory Coast, Liberia, and the rest. So you see the roads here. These buses are going to the harbor city, our second harbor in Takoradi. So it's around 6 p.m. You see the weather. It's almost 6 o'clock and the sun has settled nicely. It's a sunset now. Exactly at 6 o'clock in the morning, the sun will appear also from the east. So in the evening, it settles right at the west. So that is how it is here in the center of the world. So that's how it is. We will take the road here to the left to the castle tomorrow and show you parts of the castle and then tell you a bit of history. Okay. Now we have to get away from the highway because there are so many cars traveling so fast. Some are going as far as Liberia, others are going to the next oil cities along the coast. That's slow for you. Okay, bye. I think it's done. I think it's done, so we can go. It's done. He's doing his finishing touches. So there we go. So here we, by the request of my boys, Roddick and Latzlo, they said they wanted to go to the beach. So we've just parked here. We want to park here and then get some shots and then continue. So let me get down from the car. Latzlo, will you join me?
Yeah, of course.
Roddick, join me.
Yeah.
That's the sea. Get out, let's go. Over here, levees have been created to protect the land from getting eroded by the strong sea waves. If not, where I'm standing would have been full of waves. So the government did really well by contracting companies to build these strong levees against the strong waves of the sea. We are climbing above it to have a better glimpse of the sea. Brothers who left us years ago, 3,000 years ago, northwest, who became white people, later on realized that we have dwelled in the hot sunshine for so many years, have become very strong, and that they could use us to farm. We, being very friendly, welcomed them, but they took the chance to enslave us and build this castle. That is in the background. Let me zoom. That's the castle. We will soon go there to have a full look at it. And then from there, they shipped our brothers, innocent brothers and sisters, our princes and princesses, all the way to the end of the sea, this Atlantic Ocean. They went straight and took right, straight to the Americas. We didn't see our brothers again. But today, they have returned, and we are really happy to have them here. So we will soon drive to that end to have a look at the castle. West coast of Africa, I would say. Beautiful, eh? That's the sea for us. So let's go. So we are heading towards Elmina Town. Elmina is a big village, I would say, big village, but it has grown up to become a town. That is where the white people, the Portuguese, came to live. They built their own houses here, lived here, married the women here. They still have grandchildren here. And the locals, they mingle with the locals together in this town. So in no time we'll be seeing architecture of how their buildings looked like. So in the background you see the castle. In the background you see the castle. Should we stop here and then get some photos? So I'll drive slowly to be able to capture this one. So it's beautiful, eh? So here it's in Ghana, of course. So we will soon be taking pictures when we alight from the car. I have to drive carefully. A lot of construction work are taking place because these are some of the buildings left behind. They are made of stones, so they are very solid. They don't easily break. This wooden house here is also like that, built by the Portuguese. Yes, some have been reconstructed into newer versions, but the old ones standing ahead, left and right, are all Portuguese architecture in the British. They built their families here, lived here with them. So that is it. These are some of the architecture in Mina Town. So if you want to have a look at these wonderful buildings and the church ahead, this area is called Chapel Square. This was the church our European brothers worshipped God in. It was built in 1900, AD 1900. So I'm passing through Elmina Town. it. And it has not changed much. People are fisher folk. They are not farmers like those of us who come from Kumasi, the Ashanti area. These are the Fantes, our brothers, like our brothers and sisters, yes. Like the Germans and the English and the Holland people, the Dutch. So I live here. So this is a typical Elmina town. This is the lifestyle. Some of the buildings have stayed as they were, have remained as they used to be, and others have been rebuilt. So look at the one on the left. They have stood as they were built in the past, and they are still the same. Everywhere smells fried fish, and so interesting to be here. The life of the fisher folk, they like that simple, easy lifestyle. I have to drive carefully in order not to knock anybody down across the streets. I used so ahead are old buildings. I have to take my time here. Driver, can you go for me to come? I mean, come Rawa, Mr. I don't know if we can. So this stone building is now being used as a hotel. So that's the castle just close by. So I'm entering the castle gate. So that is the Elmina Castle. Elmina Castle. It has been opened in a friendly way for me. I have to climb up to look for a place to park. I'm being directed to find a better place to park.
This is the oldest and the biggest castle in West Africa. It was built by the Portuguese in 1482.
Tell me more.
Yeah. This is called St. George's Castle.
Okay.
It is also known as Elmina Castle.
Right.
It's the oldest and the biggest castle
Okay.
in the whole West Africa. It was built by the Portuguese in 1482.
Okay.
And at the building up there, it's called Fort St. Jago.
And
It's
then
Fort St. Jago. It was built by the Dutch.
the Holland people. Okay.
The Dutch, the Holland.
Okay.
They built this one as a watchtower. For this one, so that when the enemies are coming, they will alert them. That is why you can see the cannon bombs.
Okay.
Yeah. The Portuguese came here in 1471.
Okay.
In a town called Shama. Yeah. In the year 1482, they moved in here and built this castle.
Okay.
Yeah. So this castle is 540 years now.
Interesting.
Yeah, since it was built. So after the Portuguese, the Dutch people take over. So that after the Dutch, they sold it to the British.
Okay.
And then the British people to handle over to the Ghana government.
Okay.
So this castle is now owned by the Ghana government.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yes. Elmina is an historical town. Yeah. You can see we have some possible shrines.
Yes, it's true.
Town tour. That if you want to go to the town tour, can take you around in the historic town and take pictures.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So later on, when the British took over, what happened in this building?
What happened in this building?
Yes, what happened here?
You know, after the British took over, they turned this place into military barracks.
For what?
Just to train military there.
No,
They
before that.
Yeah.
What did they do? I learned they stole our brothers and sisters and sold them.
That was the Portuguese time.
That is what I want to hear.
Yeah, that was the Portuguese time. When the Portuguese built this building, yeah, they started.
Let's get a better background because.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I do.
I like it. I like the art.
Yeah.
So you show it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to display this to the whole wide world.
Okay.
And anybody who needs something like this should come all the way to Elmina Castle in Ghana.
Yeah.
And you can have these things to decorate your hotels, decorate your halls, and they are beautiful, of course. Handmade. Handmade. This is what it is called. This is our yes, this is what our chiefs used.
Yeah.
It was very sharp, and they are now symbols.
Yeah. That's the Eden Cross symbol.
Yes, raise it a little bit up for me, and then let me see the others. So these ones could be, these are beautiful.
Yeah, and this is market women.
Yes, I could see. And so these ones can also be used in decorating hotels, your halls, your alleys. I mean, they are gallery pictures. Beautiful. Okay. So that's beautiful. So they use this place to steal our brothers and sisters. And then smuggle them
Yeah, they take them
to the Americas.
Various European countries.
Yes, it's funny. And you know what is happening today? Today, we have gotten to know that these people who came to steal us away were our own brothers and sisters who departed from us 3,000 years ago. So go. So they became sort of our enemies, but they were actually our brothers. So it didn't take them too long to know how to speak our language. My boys. So that's how it is. You've heard a bit about the castle. You asked me about the castle. I didn't know much, but these guys have been able to at least update us on how the castle was built, who built it, what it was used for before the so-called army were brought here to train. The tourists have arrived. All these belong to tourists. There are new American tourists here too who have come to look at. They've come to their home. They have come back to their hometown. They are really happy, I could see. This is Ghana, and that's their home. They came from here. And there's a door inside there called Door of No Return. But with the will of the Creator, they have returned to their land. Interesting. So that's how it is. Not only the blacks who return, but white people also return here because their great-grandfathers were involved in this architecture, and many of them also worked here and took photos here or paintings, and also some of them also died. So a lot of white people have been coming to visit the graves of their ancestors. And go inside. So more and more people are coming to see the place, and this is how it is. Okay, let's get a bit close there and then come. We have to go home and find something to eat. We'll find time to come into the castle and then explore the place. So up there you see cannon bombs. These bombs couldn't travel so far, and it couldn't blast as the arsenals of today. They were just round balls that could hit and destroy ships that were trying to attack them from the sea. So there's the sea over there, and the enemies who wanted to take over the castle also, sealed close, and bombs were shot at them, and they had to retreat. These walls are as heavy as anything. No cannon bomb could destroy them. Even today, if you hit them with a very powerful arsenal, it might just make a small dent, but it will not destroy this wall. It's made of hard, heavy stones. Hard, heavy stones. That is it. So that's the sea in the background. That is where they took our brothers and sisters away into. and we didn't see them again until recently. We thank God that they are back. They're back. So that's nice. We love that. So that is it.